A night of disrespect. Have you ever been judged unfairly because of your appearance? Imagine being turned away from a luxurious hotel despite having every right to be there. This is the story of Michelle Carter, a Black businesswoman whose experience of discrimination transformed not only her own life but the lives of countless others. If you love stories of resilience and empowerment, don't forget to subscribe to Story Precious, hit the notification bell, and join us for more inspiring tales that touch the heart and challenge the mind. The rejection. The lobby of the Crown Haven Hotel was the epitome of elegance. Polished marble floors, cascading chandeliers, and a soft hum of classical music playing in the background. Guests in designer outfits chatted quietly while bellhops whisked suitcases to and from the elevator banks. Michelle Carter walked into the lobby with an air of quiet confidence. She had spent the day in back-to-back meetings, and this stop was supposed to be her moment of rest. Her black pantsuit, sleek leather tote, and understated jewelry reflected her status as a highly successful entrepreneur. She approached the front desk, smiling warmly at the receptionist. "Good evening," Michelle said. "I have a reservation under the name Carter." The receptionist, a young woman named Lisa, offered a professional smile, but it didn't reach her eyes. She glanced at her computer, typing the name into the system. A moment passed, and her demeanor shifted. "Ms. Carter," Lisa began hesitantly, "I'm afraid we're fully booked for the evening." Michelle frowned. "That can't be. I made my reservation weeks ago, and I even confirmed it yesterday." Lisa's smile tightened. "I understand, but unfortunately, we're overbooked. There are no rooms available. You might try one of the other hotels in the area." Michelle's eyes swept across the lobby. Other guests were checking in without issue. Her instincts told her something was wrong. She leaned slightly forward, keeping her tone calm but firm. "Are you saying my confirmed reservation is invalid? Or is this about something else?" Lisa hesitated, her eyes darting toward the security guard standing nearby. "I'm sorry, ma'am. There's nothing I can do." Michelle took a deep breath. She had dealt with situations like this before. Instead of arguing, she straightened her shoulders, gave Lisa a measured look, and said, "Thank you for your time. I'll take care of this myself." She left the hotel, her heart heavy but her resolve unshaken. As she walked away, she vowed that this wouldn't be the end of the story. A bold return. 1 month later, the Crown Haven Hotel was bustling as usual. Guests mingled in the lobby, oblivious to the seismic shift about to take place. A convoy of sleek, black SUVs pulled up to the entrance, and Michelle Carter stepped out, flanked by a team of advisors and lawyers. Dressed in a crisp white suit that radiated authority, Michelle entered the lobby with purpose. This time, she wasn't there as a guest. She was there as the new owner. Lisa was at the front desk, her polished smile faltering as she recognized Michelle. Her eyes widened in confusion and alarm as she whispered to a colleague, "What is she doing here?" The hotel's general manager, a man named Richard, quickly appeared, his face pale as he hurried to greet Michelle. "Miss Carter," he stammered. "Welcome. We didn't know you'd be visiting today." Michelle gave him a cool smile. "It's not a visit, Richard. This is an announcement." The lobby grew quiet as Michelle's voice carried across the space. "As of today, I am the sole owner of the Crown Haven Hotel. This property will no longer operate as a traditional hotel. Instead, it will be transformed into the community center for empowerment." The staff and guests alike froze in disbelief. Richard blinked rapidly. "Ms. Carter, I don't understand." Michelle turned to face the gathered employees, her gaze steady. "The center will provide resources for underrepresented communities, career training, mentorship programs, and temporary housing for those in need. This hotel was built to serve, and it will finally fulfill that purpose." Her words sent ripples of shock through the crowd. Lisa's face turned ashen as she realized the gravity of her actions a month earlier. Michelle's tone sharpened as she addressed the staff directly. "Those who believe in equality and respect will be welcome to stay and be part of this transformation. But for anyone who cannot align with these values, there will be no place for you here." She turned her attention to Lisa, her voice calm but firm. "Lisa, you turned me away without cause. That decision was rooted in bias, and it represents the very behavior this new center will work to eradicate. You're relieved of your duties effective immediately. Lisa's mouth opened in protest, but Michelle raised a hand to silence her. Take this as a lesson. Discrimination has consequences. A new beginning. 6 months later, the Community Center for Empowerment was thriving. The once opulent lobby had been repurposed into a vibrant space filled with job fairs, tutoring sessions, and community gatherings. The former luxury suites now housed families in need, offering them a safe place to rebuild their lives. Michelle walked through the center, stopping to chat with volunteers and visitors. A young woman approached her, clutching a notebook. "Ms. Carter, thank you for creating this space," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "I've learned so much here, and I finally feel like I have a chance to succeed." Michelle smiled warmly. "This place exists because of people like you. Your resilience and determination inspire us to keep going." Lisa, now a volunteer at the center, worked quietly in the background. She had taken the time to reflect on her actions and was striving to make amends. One day, she approached Michelle hesitantly. "Ms. Carter," Lisa began, her voice trembling, "I want to apologize again for how I treated you. I see now how wrong I was." Michelle nodded, her expression kind but firm. "Acknowledging your mistakes is the first step. Now it's time to do the work." Lesson from the story. Equality is a basic human right. Michelle Carter was rejected simply because of prejudice and discrimination. The story shows that no one deserves to be judged or dismissed based on their appearance or circumstances. Turn adversity into an opportunity for change. Instead of letting discrimination hurt her, Michelle turned injustice into motivation to change the system, helping people in similar situations. The value of forgiveness and correcting mistakes. Lisa, who once discriminated against Michelle, finally realized her mistake and was determined to change. This proves that anyone can learn and grow if they face and correct their mistakes. The power of standing up for justice. Michelle not only fights for herself, but also creates a space to support the community. The story reminds that everyone has the ability to do great things to make a difference. Michelle Carter's story is a powerful reminder that discrimination is never acceptable. Injustice can be changed when we persevere and do the right thing. No matter how difficult the situation, everyone can contribute to building a better world where everyone is treated fairly and with respect. This story not only inspires but also raises questions about our personal responsibility. Are we unintentionally perpetuating stereotypes in everyday life? Start by respecting and treating everyone with kindness, because great change always starts with small actions. Michelle Carter's story is a powerful reminder that we have the ability to turn moments of adversity into opportunities for change. Her experience shows us that discrimination can be challenged and transformed into something meaningful and impactful. This story teaches us the importance of resilience, the need for accountability, and the power of creating spaces where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. If this story inspired you, like, comment, and subscribe to Story Precious. Share your thoughts below. What would you have done in Michelle's place? And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss another empowering story. Together, let's build a world of equality, compassion, and opportunity for all.